All right, try this again. Drake, for all my dogs. Y'all know I wasn't here when it dropped. It dropped last year or wherever the fuck it dropped. Heard all this crazy shit. Oh, Drake did a song with Yeet. All that dumb shit, right? So, y'all know the story about me if you watched the last video. So, I'm home, listen to it, wasn't really feeling it. We all know that the nigga did songs. Most of the albums about girls, females. He dissed Rihanna. He dissed A$AP Rocky, Future, Lil Subliminals at Kendrick. Y'all already know that shit. I don't care about that. But then people was flaming his dumb ass on social media. So he said, fuck it, and dropped Scary Hours 3. Now, that's the version that I heard. The deluxe version of For All My Dogs. And I was just like, all right. So the first song I'll play is Red Button. Love the sample. Love the track. And I'm like, oh, he rapping. Then I get into the next track. Stories About My Brother. Then I'm like, damn, the shoe fits, Wickman, Evil Man, J. Cole again. We're going to get to that in a minute. And then the last song, You Stole My Heart. Or You Broke My Heart. My fault. I'm a little tipsy, whatever. And I'm like, damn. On the EP, he chose to rap. Now, we all know that Drake does the Scary Hours shit before he dropped an album. So, in my conclusion, I'm like, you had it, but you held it. And when people saying bullshit, because you know it's bullshit, I won't diss the album cover because his son did it. You know, his son is dope, whatever you want to do. That's cool. Kids is innocent. But I was just like, damn, nigga, this album ain't shit. Now, if you look back on Drake and everybody that's on YouTube, all the reactors, reviewers and shit, can we look at views different now? Because to me, that's the last project he dropped that was solid. Everything else, I mean, CLB was, come on, we already know. Everything since Views has been meh, right? We know that. Like, let's be real. You know what I'm saying?
But for All the Dogs, wouldn't you think that it would be mainly a diss track about all the all the people that he claims are dogs?
That's what Joe Budden said. That's what Joe Budden said.
But he's talking about a bitch.
Exactly.
So you're calling a bitch a dog, woo. I mean, that's...
But that's the part why I understand where it's just like, if it's for all the dogs meaning your dudes, it was supposed to be...
mainly bitches.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Who knows? Drake is weird like that.
Okay.
You know, but it's just like, we know that the album was meh. Let's be real, right? We won't talk about the big three, but it's more Scary Hours. So I'm thinking like, why you didn't put... But think about it. If Drake put Scary Hours 3 out before For All the Dogs, he would have got the same ridicule.
No, but listen, I think Kendrick Lamar, he got so butthurt about that one that was in the Super Bowl was because it was in the Super Bowl. Because it was so put out there versus any other song that would just, people listen to it, that they don't, whatever.
Wait, what song? First Person Shooter?
Yeah, that was the main song that he was so butthurt about. Because it was so broadcasted, because of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's why he was so butthurt.
I seen that shit on the Super Bowl commercial. I was locked up. But yeah, that's my babe. Y'all already know her. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I don't know. The big three. And that's the thing where it's just like, you listen to people that react and do music and it's just like, oh, the big three. Nigga, the fans basically called them niggas the big three. Cole, J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick Lamar never really said the big three. We as the people called them that. Cool, whatever. I don't care about that. Well, I already talked about that shit on another video, right? But just the Scary Hours shit, and it's like you look at Drake when he's rapping on that shit, and it's like, huh. In my opinion, this is just me. The nigga is not scared of Kendrick. I don't know what people think he's scared of Kendrick. Now, this is my opinion. Do I feel he should have replied? Fuck yeah.
But no, what's that guy said? That guy said that right now he's just doing him because, of his concert and all that. He just got back from his tour or whatever.
Man, that fucking tour's over with.
I know that, but I'm saying that they're saying that right now he's basically living his best life, but he will get to it whenever he...
Fuck that shit. Because it's just like, when Jay-Z was dissing this nigga, he replied. When Meek Mill was dissing this nigga, he replied. He didn't reply to Joe Budden. He replied to himself, like, subliminally. Pusha T, Kanye West. But it's just like, when this nigga Kendrick say something, why you don't say nothing like subliminally, like
Because
you know?
obviously Kendrick has something over all of them. He also scared the shit out of J. Cole.
Oh yeah, from that
So-
video, that video we saw where the nigga was like,
So obviously it's bigger than
Yeah.
that. He bowed down real quick. So obviously, he knows something that we don't.
that nigga
And then
said,
we going to know.
right? That nigga said, what I'm hearing in the
It's not, never mind,
streets,
that's all I had to hear. I'm
Right.
going to apologize.
you
for
feel
what I'm
me?
doing.
And he apologized, like for the nigga said,
But think about it. He didn't apologize to Drake.
who?
J. Cole.
Why would he apologize to him?
For not saying anything, right? For having his back. If that's his so-called homeboys that he's got off tour with, what do you think that Drake would have said something about him to have his back? If anything, right?
I mean, he don't got to apologize to J. Cole because those two niggas is like, I don't know why he just told nigga to tell you the truth. I don't know and dissing that nigga. But at the end of the day, he don't owe J. Cole apology. But I get what you're saying.
But why apologize if all you did was speak the truth?
Because like that nigga said, from the rumblings in the
And
streets.
it makes sense though, because he put it before he even apologized. He put may delete later, so he knew he was going to delete the shit.
Yeah.
He knew it
I don't know why he called this shit might delete later.
because he knew he was going to delete the shit. He didn't want to really do it. He was scared.
That shit was weird. But this not a fucking J. Cole video, y'all. Don't get it fucked up.
Yeah, my bad.
My babe just,
My bad, I just got hyped for a minute. It's good.
yeah.
It's cool.
You know, but it's a Drake video. But in my opinion, I'm getting lost with thoughts.
Right now, Drake's a damn dog.
No, Drake is being a bitch right now.
Basically a dog. That's what it is.
It's like,
Mostly,
nigga.
for real.
That's what I was saying. Okay, so Drake replied to everybody ASAP, right? Even Pusha T. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even with, like I told y'all, if you go back to my videos, what I said when Joe Budden did Afraid, right? The diss track towards Drake. Drake never replied to that shit. And if you listen to that with open ears and an honest heart, that nigga Joe Budden watched Drake. But you niggas look at it like, oh, fame and money, lyricalness. That nigga Joe watched that nigga.
When it comes down to money, that nobody can touch Drake.
Hell no, that nigga worth $250 million. Like, he got money on him.
And Kendrick Lamar ain't even worth half.
He's not.
Neither is J. Cole, to be honest. with
But
you.
it's not. It's not about. It's
that.
not about
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
It's about rap and everything like that. But it's just like Drake got to put out better music. This basically like this video is like y'all could take it for whatever
He's
you
leaving
want.
females alone for a minute.
Yeah,
And get his pen back in his hand, like the
Joe
what
Budden
is his name?
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do. He got to get back in the lab, and it's just like
Get his out of his hand, and
Right.
put a pen in there. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying?
And for the part where niggas is like, oh, Drake been making like soft pop music. Let's not get it fucked up. Like if you look at I see some dumb shit where it's just like, oh, let's compare the timestamp records to the Heart Part series. Nigga, the timestamp records mean way more to the culture than a Hard Part series because we only cared about that shit when his debut album was about to drop and he did Hard Part 4. I mean, my bad, 3. My fault. Big Sean was in Part 4. Part 5 was for the Morales. But what I'm saying is Drake with the 9 million in Dallas, 5 million in Toronto. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what makes it so bad? It's like,
What?
2024, the generation is a little confused because
What?
like when you it's kind of like twisted up a little bit because all the young people are getting involved because they think that they know, but they don't know. They don't know the history or like, they don't really care about the music like that to know every single thing about it, to talk about it.
See, that's what I be saying. Some motherfuckers weren't even born.
They just do it for clout, and it's sad because y'all are all saying the same thing but not speaking what it's really the truth.
Yeah. And that's what I was telling you earlier. I was like, these motherfuckers wasn't even born when most of these niggas was sitting here popping and doing their thing. You motherfuckers was born in, let's say, 2000. Fuck is you talking about? Like, you just 24 years old.
You gotta know the whole, from the time, they popped off.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's, like, most people, like, discovered Drake when he did So Far Gone. But it's like, you do know he did a song with Trey Songz that was trash and it didn't
He did
work.
albums before that.
You know what I'm saying? He did 2 mixtapes before he did So Far Gone. But how many people listen to that? So when people say, oh, all he does is sing and rap. Nigga, he was rapping if you go check his other mixtapes before So Far Gone.
Not only that, but people are comparing, he only put out this many albums, so it's not about that really either. It's about, how they come out. It's not just about their albums they put out and how good they are.
Right.
It's how they rap. That's what it's about.
And people forget. You niggas act like Drake can't rap. Like, I mean, in my opinion, this is what I'm going to say.
Drake's not Drake for no reason.
He ain't.
There's a reason why he's worth $250 billion right now. Is it million or billion? Either
Million.
way, it's still a lot.
It is a lot.
So
It's 200.
It's more than
It's 250 million. But what I'm saying is like, if you niggas think Drake can't rap, like, go listen to his timestamp records. Like, shall we go back? Like, let's not get it fucked up. Like, come on. Like, the thing with these niggas that they be saying, they be hypocrites, and then they be backtracking on what they be saying. Especially academics. I love academics. Y'all know I love academics. But he be backtracking when he be a little tipsy and shit and drunk and saying some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it fucked up like Drake can't rap. Like, oh, Kendrick is more lyrical. I'm not going to say he's not. But you telling me right now, and he has nothing to do with the story. Lupe can't watch Kendrick in the battle? Y'all gonna say that? Like, I mean, let's be real.
Out of nowhere.
You know what I'm saying?
He came out of nowhere. He wasn't even featured on the song. He just came out. He just came off.
And his control verse is better than his like that verse. Let's be fucking real. Like, let's control stop the world. And you niggas know when I did YouTube back then, it stopped the fucking world. This like that verse is cool, but it's just like, why? Like, you can't do an album like you just did on some therapy shit, and now you just mad. Like, that shit was just weird.
But do you not think, I know it's probably way off character, but
what?
Do you not think that maybe this diss was just like to get off that Diddy thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's ironic how he just got rated.
Yeah.
And was all talked about was number one topic.
And then Kendrick this and nigga.
Boom.
Yeah.
Here comes Kendrick Lamar
right.
out of the freaking blue.
You feel me? That shit.
Ass.
You right about that. That shit was crazy.
Cover up or something, or something trying to distract people.
Me and you been on that, like, we're looking at the Diddy shit for like 2 weeks, and all of a sudden,
boom! Here comes this diss thing.
Right.
What the hell?
It's a distraction.
It's a distraction.
Don't get it fucked up. It's no Diddy, but we ain't fucking with Diddy. Like, let's.
We didn't talk about that. That's a whole nother video.
You know what I'm saying? But damn.
I don't know. Pay somebody. Hey, you might be trying to distract these motherfuckers real quick. They on my ass. Literally.
Yo, hey, no Diddy with that. You know what I mean? But Drake, last album, it wasn't like, y'all know how I feel about his last few albums. It wasn't that. Like, if he get back on his rap shit,
it's not about that, babe. It's about what they can do. They're holding back on.
But he too fucking quiet. It's like, nigga, you can't say you number one.
The thing about it isn't Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole like the only thing on their own, kind of, sort of? Like Drake's the only one that's really signed and has like certain things he can do and can't do, right? Am I right or wrong?
I think you're kind of right.
Okay, then, so therefore that's why Drake is doing what he's doing, because he's only so much he can do and so much he can't
well,
do.
They all got their own labels, but their labels are assigned to...
they're all different, yeah.
Remember that label I showed you, Universal Music Group? They're all under that shit. So it's just like...
It's awfully funny, too, that you go ahead and mention that, how low in their stock they was in October, and also now they're booming, like, you know, that don't make no sense either.
Universal Music Group was low last year.
And their stocks.
Them motherfuckers is up to like 50-something billion since last month.
Coincidental. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit crazy. It is all about money, but we ain't gonna talk about that shit because I'm not an expert on stocks and shit like that. But that shit is fairly crazy. But for the record, Drake should respond. It's my opinion. Drake needs to say something. He needs to say something.
But it's gonna be too late. Everybody's gonna be like, really? Like we didn't want to hear you no more now.
That is true.
It's gonna be too late.
That is true though, because it's like it's been this might be the third. It's his third week right now, right? Yeah, because the album came out 2 weeks ago.
3 days was too long.
Yeah, because he replied to fucking Push T in there in 24 hours. Like, that shit crazy.
Because obviously Kendrick Lamar has something on them that he don't want to be put out.
I think he got something.
Is it worse than Diddy?
Right.
Is it worse than, can't nothing be worse than that. So what are you scared of?
I think he got something on Drake and J. Cole.
That's
because it's like, what the fuck, nigga? Like,
Cause J. Cole, boy, he sure did bow down real fast.
Hey,
I don't know what that was. I didn't give anything to know what that was. Come on, Kendrick, go ahead and put it out. Come on.
Was some bullshit. What J. Cole really got into with that concert. I'm not making a video about that. That shit was talking about your spirit and God. It's like, nigga, fuck that shit. Like, yo.
But where was that in the album, that diss track?
It wasn't.
May delete later. You knew you was going to delete that shit. You shit for sure was going to delete later, because you knew. You knew.
I don't know. In my opinion, I think J. Cole, his fans going to rock with him, but how I look at him, and
then you call him a baby in the song.
Yeah, like,
what are you? You apologize about
you
this
a baby, I'm son of you, I'm number one. In my opinion, they go like this. Drake number 1, Kendrick 2, J. Cole is 3.
No, I think they're neck and neck. I think Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole are neck and neck.
Hell, and what?
This period.
No.
Yeah.
That nigga apologized. So
okay, he might apologize, but still, they both know what they're capable of.
But you lost the battle. When Jay-Z apologized to Nas in 01, nigga, you lost. He knew he lost.
But in my opinion, it's not over yet.
It ain't, but I mean, in my opinion, fuck. I'm gonna be real. Fuck that.
He even dropped his location on the diss track, and he gonna apologize.
It's Drake, Kendrick, Lupe, and you niggas don't fuck with him. Kanye, then fucking J. Cole. I'm gonna fuck what y'all say in the comments. No disrespect, but I'm just saying, like, it ain't no fucking way. And Kanye lost his fucking mind. But this video is everywhere. It's like 15 minutes, so I'm gonna let this shit ride. I don't know when I'm put this shit up, edit it or whatever the fuck I'm gonna do. But yeah, that shit crazy. But Drake, rap, nigga. Rap your ass off. Reply to this nigga. You can diss J. Cole and the shit too because he apologized,
They
nigga.
also need to diss Future too because that was Future's song.
Oh yeah. That
What about him?
what I'm gonna do
Ain't nobody saying nothing about him.
later this week. If a nigga free ain't locked up, I'm doing another video on the whole entire shit with Big 3, Metro, Future, all that
And
shit.
it's on Google Live
Ross,
on TikTok, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned.
I mean, I guess I might do a TikTok shit. You know, I don't fuck with that shit. But yeah, so if she gonna make a TikTok page with me, whatever, I'll get all the shit in the comments, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, just stay tuned for that shit, because I gotta talk about the Big 3 shit. Everybody dissing Drake.
But what's y'all's opinion though? Y'all talks.
You heard, baby?
Comment.
You heard, baby?
Some.
What's y'all opinions? Some. Let us know. We want to know. But yeah, Scary Hours 3 is better than For All My Dogs. That's my opinion. I'm out. Bye.